Hello and welcome to Gifts. This is God's Insight for the Soul. I am Bridget, and my lovely co host Lori and I started this experience because we love talking about how God communicates to us and through us. And we love doing it in groups. So, we created this space that you can come on, you can ask a question, you can share a situation that you'd like a little more insight on, or we can pull an angel card. And Lori and we we live our life based on there is one power and it is benevolent. That one power I call God. It's synonym of love. It is like love itself. And our joy is to sit in community like this and get insight directly from that divine power, that love directly. And when we are in a group like this with two or three people gathered, everything that comes out is meant for each one of us. So whether you're the one asking the question or you're on the call with us or you're listening to this in the future, if you are hearing these words, there is a message in there for you. So I just ask, open yourself to receive how love is communicating to you today. And with that, we will get started with our lovely willing participant, Miss Thelma. What do you have for us?
How about a card? Cards are fun.
Awesome.
Okay. Would you like deck A, deck 100, or deck Kimberly?
Deck Kimberly.
Okay. Get my glasses on, guys. There is your picture. Okay. And it says, Archangel Michael, you're working very closely with this powerful archangel who's protecting and guiding you through this situation. So, whatever situation is the situation that you are guiding through at this moment, choice, circumstance, whatever popped up as soon as I said the word situation, that's the one. So here's the biggest thing that's coming up. I'm going to let Bridget percolate for just another minute, is just the reminder. And again, the difference between our cognitive rememberer, our cognitive patterner, and the actual experiential of our knowing is the dissonance of our peace. So your head knows this. Your head totally on board. Your body, however, your nervous system, however, your being, however, is ready to up level in the awareness and the knowing and the experience of you truly. You what you came to the planet to experience is to be a leader, to be a change maker, to be somebody who guides and or guides and shepherds. That's not quite the right word. Because if you had to do it on your own, it would be too much, right? If I'm just going to lead one person, I could probably do it in my own strength. I could probably do, come on, let's go. But you have a multitude of people behind you. Like when I look into your purpose, you have a multitude of people behind you, which means you need that same equal multitude of help. Otherwise, it would be daunting, it would be exhausting, it would be overwhelming, it would be yucky, it would not be fun, it would not be life-giving. So when we start, even the awareness that we're called to lead more, and we think we're alone, it's even more draining and more exhausting. So know that you have a fuck ton of help.
Yeah, I totally felt that too. The first thing, Thelma, that I felt, and for those listening, I encourage you to tap into where that situation is for you. Because, like Lori said in the card, it said that situation, and there's something in Thelma that popped, whatever that situation was. And because God doesn't waste anything, this is all for each of us. So tap into where that situation is for you. But Thelma, the first thing that I felt was that you're in this uphill climb. It just felt really heavy and like uphill, like it's almost like you cognitively understand so many things that it just feels like uphill battle is what I wrote down. You're in an uphill battle because you know how magnificent life can be,
Mm.
and you know all the mundane tasks that you have to do each and every day and the hard of doing that. But with with that, I also got like this big unseen. There is so much in life that is unseen. When we talk about like we are 100% physical and 100% spiritual, the spiritual is all of this unseen, and there's so much that we don't see. And I got that same thing that you are so not alone. And I feel like that's what Archangel Michael was saying, like he was with you. And so then I got like this, because you know that. You've done all the work, you've studied all the things, you cognitively know that. But to start practicing that in your everyday, and and it's more than Archangel Michael, right? There's unseen angels and spirits around you or having, uh, all right, Angel, like I'm asking you to do this with me. Like in those mundane points, just to say, please do this with me. And it sounds, I don't know, it sounds like it, well, yeah, I do that, but not out loud, not to yourself, not right, not consistently.
Not consistently.
Consistently. Yeah.
Hmm.
And what would that be like for a day, to every task before you did every task? Pick an angel, pick a saint, pick 30 of them before you get up in the morning. Hey, Angel Raphael, get up with me today. Hey, Angel Gabriel, let's get dressed today. Almost like you do with your child. Hey, let's go do this today. But do it with the unseen, and
Mm,
name him or her, and do each task and see what that feels like.
okay. That was yummy.
Yeah. Thank you,
Yeah.
Thelma.
All right, Cynthia, what do you got for us? What are we doing today?
Cynthia, are you still there?
And here's what I know, because I'm already tapping in. And this is what's so beautiful, you guys, about
There.
how, oh, okay. I was just going to say, here's what's so cool about how like God works. Even if Cynthia had not ever come on or whatever, um, like God was already saying, this is what I want you to tell her, right? This is what she needs to hear. And so, guys, like God's always working, whether you know it or not. But the idea of ask and it's given is because now we're an active participant exercising our free will and our power, right? But if God was always like, oh, let me give this to you, let me give this to you, let me just give this to you, let me give this to you, it reinforces the victim, right? But when we show up and say, I'm going to ask, now we are co-creating this magical experience, right? The experience will happen whether we're involved or not. But when we actually involve ourselves, now we get to experience our power. So, Cynthia, what do you got for us?
What do I have for you today? Well, I'm taking care of the two little ones while mommy's working, and they are just getting a kick out of me being on the phone for some reason. Try to get out of their line of sight here. What do I have today? Well, just navigating, trying to figure out what is the best way to go forward here in life, help the people that are in my life that need help, and still make time for myself. I'm getting better at it. So, right now I've been navigating that I did ask somebody for a favor and I got a flat no. I found that interesting. And so that's actually what I'm processing right now. It was for some medical help for Mara and got a flat no. And I was like, okay. So I guess my question is, is this help going to come from somewhere else? Or is it just not meant to be?
Mm.
That would be my question.
So let me ask you this. If you walked up to your Christmas tree and there was 12 gifts underneath the Christmas tree, you bought them, you put them in the box, you wrapped them, would there be surprise and delight when you open them?
Yeah, there still would be.
Would there? Would there be surprise?
Well, no, not surprise, but still delight in the having, but not surprise.
Yeah. So I guess the energy of surprise and delight that I'm tapping into is
Okay.
that
Yeah. I
that
just felt it. Yeah.
giddiness, right? That oh my gosh, like somebody knows me, right?
Right.
Right. That's what we're talking about. If you bought it, paid for it, wrapped it, like put in the box, wrapped it, put it under the tree, now you have to unwrap it, right?
Mm-hmm.
There is expectation because you already know it's under there. You already know, like
Right.
it dulls the surprise and it
Yes.
does dull the delight a little bit because,
Yes.
well, you put it under there, right?
Yes.
And what God's inviting you into is surprise and delight. But when you have in your mind, this is what Mara needs, this is who's going to give it to me, this is how it should show up, this is, and you have an agenda,
Okay. I'm following you.
your ask is, yeah, somebody should do this. Somebody, because I already have it in my mind created what needs to happen. As opposed to, okay, God, You know what
Yeah.
Mara needs. How is this going to happen?
Yes.
Because maybe the thing that you think she needs, she actually doesn't need. And it's going to, whatever thing that you think she has, right, is actually going to just disappear. But if you're over here focused on trying to fix this thing over here, it could disappear and you'll never even recognize it because your focus is over here trying to get the need met, as
Right.
opposed to opening up yourself to the kingdom of God and letting all of these things come unto you the way that the love of the universe wants to surprise and delight you, because you're cared for, you're loved, you're adored, you're taken care of. Mara's taken care of, everyone else is taken care of. You have taken on you are the one that has to take care of them, instead of going, God, are you going to use me to take care of any of these people today? Yes, you are. I should do this.
Okay.
Now we're doing the exact same thing, only with surprise and delight and life and ease and abundance and fun and excitement. And now, when I say excitement and ease and delight, and does it always mean that I'm not cleaning up shit off the leg of a baby, that it dripped down out of the diaper and they have a cold and there's snot running out of their mouth, and I still have to have the other baby over here, and then Mara just got home from school, and like, does that mean there's not going to be a lot going on in the physical? No, I didn't say that. I said what's going on inside of you is from this place of peace. And so the overwhelm of all of it isn't there, because, and just like we told Thelma, you're not alone. You're not doing this alone. You don't have to do it in your own strength.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Just surrender and be open to.
Yes. I love it when in these group settings, Lori and I tap in and we get the same insight, the same message, but with different words. I I love that because Cynthia, when you started talking, the first thing that I was getting was like, okay, you were told no, and the disappointment that I felt with another no, and how that disappointment then felt really disabling, like really
Right.
I felt like that. And then what comes next? How do I navigate this again? What do I ask for again? Who do I ask? How do I do this again? I remember a time in my life when I screamed at God saying, I don't even know how to pray anymore because I was out of prayer. I was so devastated that I didn't even know how to ask him for anything or give anything to him. I was just so depleted and devastated.
Mhm.
And then as Lori was talking, and I was like, oh, a tool that I have used. And right before we got on the call, I used it and I just sat in his presence and I said, okay, God, because I don't know what I don't know. I don't know what I don't know. So just for this moment, allow me to feel what I can feel. Allow me to see what I can see. Allow me to hear what I can hear. And there's days, Cynthia, that I have to do that 100 times just to make it through the day.
Mhm.
Allow me to see what I can see. Allow me to hear what I can hear. Allow me to feel what I can feel. God is all knowing, and He didn't put us on this earth and say, you have to know anything. But when we're open to Him showing us, leading us, the answer will appear.
Mm. And that's what I'm getting is God help me to open to receive what you are pouring out to me. It's there. So,
Love that. Help me to receive.
mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so good.
Very good.
Anything
Thank you.
else,
Thank you.
Bridget? Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Cynthia. Oh, that was fabulous. So we do this 3 times a week. Lori and I have a calendar link in the description. So if this is fun for you, if you'd like to come on and ask a question or provide a situation that you're going through or pull an angel card, we would love for you to come play. This is a way for us to build community. We in life, we are not meant to do life alone. So this is just one way that we love to be able to tap in and share love with one another. Anything else, Lori?
That's it. Thanks for coming and playing with us. And if you're watching, thanks for coming and playing with us. Check out our other videos. We were just chatting with somebody today, and she was talking about how she's been watching the other videos, people who have been on here, and she just receives what we're giving to someone else as if it was given to her, because that's the whole point. That's how God works, is if it's out there and it's available and it's in your sphere of awareness, it's for you if you want to receive it and the value of it and the love that it is. So yeah, check out some of the other videos, you guys. Have a great day.